positively on this Saturday night. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, pitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, Maryland's head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Terrapins offense will have the football first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage. David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd, these two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Moves to his right. Lets it fly. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
The Hawkeyes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Nearly 100 yards, but 3 trips to the end zone in their win last time out. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Mueller. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll try the outside to the left. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Swamped immediately.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Firing to the right, complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw one first. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's long. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Under pressure. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Needs it here on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Gonna run it. It's Mueller. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Right back to the well. Runs through the tackle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Drives inside. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
3rd down and inches. Everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still executed a good level. Not only picking up the first down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Mueller.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After run, now throw. He's looking deep. Swats it away.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Looking for a crease. It's long. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down.
Makes the grab in their space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They've come out with answers on this possession and now another first down. Looking for a crease. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Terrapins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Making the adjustment. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll go back to work after changing into the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Second and long here. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quick give. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Got to make the play on 4th. Throws to the wideout. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Sells the run, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Hawkeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Hits inside. It's Mueller. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Selling the fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Hawkeyes have taken it inside the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Mueller. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sharp. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Connors. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. That's caught. It's Connors. The Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. Takes the handoff. It's long. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Terrapins! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor.
It's a fumble. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the previous line of scrimmage.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
They put the brakes on it.
Well, the defense was ready for that. Offense trying to toss it to get to the perimeter of the football field, but there were just too many defenders. Running back was able to make the first guy miss, couldn't make the second one, though, and it's a loss of yards.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Secures it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
On the Maryland sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Booster, booster. Move. Let's go.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it down the field. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They just keep firing. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay.
Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Maryland. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Changing the routes with his receivers. Drops back on first down. Makes the grab. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right side, it's Gee. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Reels it in. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Oh, pressure's coming. He's going to run it. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out. Out wide right, it's Hicks. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw one first. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's Washington, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. It gets them to 4-1 on the season, and it's got to be looked at as a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in College Park. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with the Hawkeyes head coach coming out of the locker room. He's the most concerned with his starter losing the football. Ball security has been a big topic in the locker room at the half. He said, I feel like our offense is performing well, but our running back has to hold on to the ball. They start the game on offense. We'll see if he's able to tuck it in and be higher and tighter with that football to start the second half. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Second and long here. Off play action. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. A run for the quarterback. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, checking in from the Terrapin sideline. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Quick handoff. Hard running there. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Connors. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Pulls it in, it's Connors. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's long. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. This time they'll throw it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their 1st. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Quarterback changing the play. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Maryland! And the punishment has been extended. 3rd touchdown of the game, a 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where their weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
14. Ready, go.
Got his man on the right. Thrust that arm out. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Running inside, it's Mueller. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Sends it back in motion. Motion from the wide out. Off play action on first down. Lets it fly. Stopped right there. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
Hey, move. Where did he go?
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. It's third and goal and third and long. Straight ahead, it's Mueller. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They're all over him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
On the Maryland sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fighting off the defender.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays. Aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want them. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snaps on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in time and time. And when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly,
and here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
all right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Hicks. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first three periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Trying to establish the run. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Left side is Connors. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special. And because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical day.
Going deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Crosses midfield. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Finds the tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense is obviously...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Terrapin sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy. I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Right down the middle. It's caught. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the route is on. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Yeah, salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it. Look at the big fella roll. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there. Driving forward, it's long. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Maryland! They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Back to pass on second down. Right side, it's Sharp. Could not make his way to the corner. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on fourth down. Trying to take it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Holly Rowe has an update.
On the Maryland sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. Offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
3rd and long coming up. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Buys time to his left. They get to him as he throws. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense is put together.
Makes the grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Complete to the left. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a And that's really what we saw in this game today, but opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells the run, looking to pass. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Sells to fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Here comes the heat. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Some misdirection with the counter. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.